What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Guys of Texas. Finally finished the bye week for anyone that joined us on our little man cave watching stream. Thank you. But we are officially back. I want to thank our sponsors. First of all, Last Stand Hats. Make sure you head on down to laststandhats.com. They've got the new Doodle hat. They have the Man Series hat. Go to laststandhats.com. Use the promo code TheGuys for 20% off your purchase. Thank you, Last Stand Hats, for being a sponsor. Also, we now have a website, ladies and gentlemen. Guysoftexas.com. Right here. Got it all up and going. You can click listen now right here. It takes you right to what we're doing right now on YouTube. Our sponsors, of course, you can click the links for both of our sponsors there. Most importantly, we are running a contest. We've talked about this. So we have added a new slot for you to be able to do that. If you've already entered, you're still in. I've already got yours. But for now, we're going to use this contact page. Go find Enter to Win. Put your name, your email, your Instagram handle. Before you do that, you have to be following us on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. So go there, follow us on those platforms. You know how to do that. You scroll right up here and you just click these little links right here. It goes right to our platforms on all of our socials. Then fill this out. You'll be entered to win. We're going to do the drawing live on Sunday's podcast after the game. This light's going out. All right. So we're going to go live on the Sunday podcast. We will do that. And yeah, so go enter. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it. Last thing before we get started, we will be at Fieldhouse this Saturday in Cedar Park. You're more than welcome. We would love for everyone to come out and join us. We're going to be podcasting there at 1 o'clock and then watch the game there. We'd love to have everybody out there. So come on out to Fieldhouse in Cedar Park and join us there. So we're going to have a blast this weekend, boys. SEC play has finally started. We are ready to go.
Yeah, I'm excited to get back out to Fieldhouse. It was fun when we were out there. I think we're moving closer to the stage this time, be closer to the action and the large screen.
Yeah, we're gonna talk to them. I know next game they have for the OU game, they already possibly have that area we were in rented out, but we got no problem. We got plenty of spots. Yeah, for the Red River shootout. Not rivalry, shootout.
Right.
So yeah, we'll be out there. You can see the big tent. Come talk to us. Say hello. We'd love to see you guys. There's been a lot that's kind of happened within the last 2 weeks since we did a actual podcast. There are a lot of coaches already gone. So Gundy's been gone. Pittman is gone with Arkansas. And you got 3 on the hot seat that we know of right now. You got Mark Stoops, you got Brian Kelly, you got Billy Napier, who we are going into Florida to go face. Who do you boys out of those 3, who gets canned first?
I mean, I've got to keep running with Billy Napier until it happens, so that's where my money is.
Yeah, it's hard not to go with Napier. It just feels like that seat's the hottest out of the bunch, but I do think that there's a few others that are getting hotter as the weeks go, for sure. Pretty crazy to see a couple of these teams make a change this early in the season. I'm not a fan of it. I just feel like it's like a wash of a season after that. I get it. The season wasn't going the way you wanted it to go, but firing your coach like that's crazy. I thought the Arkansas one was the most surprising for the timing. I get you got blown out at home, but it just felt a little premature in my opinion.
I think there is one more that I missed. I think Hugh Freeze is also on this list.
What do y'all think about Arkansas? Like, do y'all have any ideas on who's going to be their next head coach?
I have one that it would suck for us, but also be cool to see. I think
Joey McGuire.
Nah, Joey McGuire. Like what? Show me the money.
You're not seeing the reason I'm asking is kind of going around on Twitter. Like he's self-proclaimed Hogs fan. I think his old email address used to be like "I love Hogs" or something like that. His license, like he's apparently a huge Arkansas fan.
Well, there's one guy that already said that he wants that job if it became open because they have just an open checkbook, and that's John Gruden.
Yeah,
That would be an
That
interesting
would be
one.
crazy. Yeah,
it'd
that'd
be
be crazy.
crazy to say no to John Gruden.
I mean, and he talked about that. I actually watched an interview. He was like, "Yeah, I didn't want to go to college football because I would have been blacklisted within the first like 2 games of me being a head coach in the college football. But now that they can pay players, he said, yes, send me there with that open checkbook. I'd love to go be a coach in college, and it actually makes sense now for him to be able to do that. So yeah, I agree with it. I think Gruden would be a great fit.
Dude, how is Arkansas not the program that's just like opening up the checkbook and throwing it? They got Walmart is like and Tyson Foods both backing them, and who else? There's another third like really big one, Jerry Jones.
Jared Jones, yeah.
Oh yeah, the JJ.
Like, how are they not just throwing money? Tech's the one that's stepping up.
I think they realized what they had in Pittman, and they want to see a product on the field first. They need a coach that they want to be able to see, in my opinion. They want to see production before they start throwing money, that it's going to be possible. They're going to stick around. I mean, they just haven't had that yet.
Yeah.
But to be honest, like, you're going to have to start spending money soon or you're going to get left behind.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy Bobby Petrino is back as the head coach there after that history that happened. I don't know if you saw it too. He came in and just like made moves immediately. Usually interim coaches come in and just keep everything kind of as is, outside the head coach, obviously. But he fired 3 defensive coaches his first day on the job, which was interesting for an interim coach just to come in and make changes like that. So the fact that he
didn't see that.
The fact that he's in there again after all of that went down is just crazy to me.
There's nothing better than that picture of him in that neck brace. Like, there's nothing better.
Iconic.
It is.
Yeah.
Did I tell you all I had an Arkansas fan bet me $100 that Arkansas was going to come in here and beat Texas?
Hopefully
That was
you took that bet.
I did, but it was even before this last game. So, or the last 2 games actually. So yeah, feeling comfortable about it. I talked to him about it the other day, and he was not as optimistic as he once thought. So they're coming back to reality.
Which Arkansas fan is this?
He is in. You guys don't know him. It's not Jacob.
Okay.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is.
that doesn't sound like something Jacob would do.
Yeah. No, he's not that dumb. He's already after the first loss, he was ready for basketball season. So I'm trying to
Fair.
raise his chair.
Yeah,
And I don't
what
remember.
you're doing down there.
There we go. All right. Yeah.
There
Too
it
low.
is.
That's
Oh,
way
there you
better.
are.
Yeah, that's way better. I don't know why. It keeps lowering. I do because I'm fat. If y'all just
Your
joined,
shirt off.
no, not today. Not today. If you are just joining us, we appreciate it. Make sure you join in the chat. I see old Tim Kittle in the chat. What's up, buddy? How you doing? If you guys have any questions or anything, you can post those in the chat. We'd love to interact with you guys. So bring that on there. All right, let's kind of talk about the game a little bit. Let's kind of jump into it. So Texas is going in to face Florida. Florida is 1-3 on the season, 0-1 in SEC play. This is the first time that Texas has played Florida in Gainesville since 1940. That's a wild stat. Texas is 3-0-1 all time against Florida. And also, I didn't realize this, but Texas has the second longest current win streak for road wins in their conference. This would put them at 10, I believe. Yeah, this would put them at 10. Tulane, I think, is the next one, or has 13 right now. That's the most active away conference game play. So,
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we're leading the SEC in that.
yeah, we're leading the SEC in that.
Tulane's
for
the
sure.
only one in the
Yes.
country ahead of
Yes,
us?
correct.
Interesting.
The ever so difficult SEC. I didn't say it.
Can't take a week off in the
I
SEC.
didn't say it. That's right. That's right. So weather. I thought there were supposed to be like storms or something, or at least raining. Isn't it that hurricane and stuff going on still?
Yeah, there's like a tropical depression building up. I mean, that's one of my like keys to the game is they're talking about 30% chance of rain and like an average of 15-mile-an-hour winds. So like, dude, field goals, Probably no go. There's gonna be a lot of Jono's gonna love it. A lot of fourth downs.
Yeah.
I
What
mean,
does the analytics say? Yeah, it's gonna be like 100% humidity too. So
Oh, absolutely. Mark said giveaway. Yeah, you're a little late to the party, but yes, Mark, you can go ahead and hashtag that. But just so you know, Mark, I'll show it here. Let me get it pulled up. Screwed it up. Hold on. I'll show you where to enter. Here we go. We're going here. So when you scroll down, it's not this little check mark anymore, the chat box. We have our own special place right here. Enter to win right here. Yep. So hand up. That just changed. My bad. We'll have to change the bot. But it works, so that's good news. But yeah, right here is where you're going to enter now. Enter to win that. Make sure to fill that out. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Mark, but I greatly appreciate your help. I do. You've been great.
Laughing at Jono squinting trying to see it.
my eyes are horrible, dude.
Yeah, I did ignore your text because Daddy was busy trying to get everything together to actually get the stream going. So it's fine.
Daddy.
It's fine.
Wow, a little drama behind the scenes.
Yeah, there's yes. He's excuses are like buttholes. Everyone's got one. That's correct. Yes. All right. Before we were really rudely interrupted, let's get to the game. Who's got the injury report for us?
I got it
I
here.
have it right here in the note. Before it.
Cool. So we have doubtful CJ Baxter for another week, which is a little disappointing, but we do have questionable Wisner. Looks like Wisner is going to be back, which I see the comment in there. Xavier says Wisner better be ready for about 30 carries and rushing the ball high and tight. I agree with that. I'm excited to see Wisner back in there, man. It's going to be huge. Emmett Mosley is also questionable. Kobe Black, questionable. And you have Malik Muhammad and Xavier are probable over there with the DBs. So it looks like the only person we have confirmed out of this game so far is CJ Baxter.
Javier, what up, buddy?
It's doubtful. It's not confirmed, man. He might come out and ball.
Yeah, so looking at that report, so Baxter being out or doubtful is a little worrisome. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, even questionable for Wisner is still crazy because he hasn't done anything yet. Maybe he did injure his neck with all those gold chains on his neck a few weeks ago. So I don't understand why they're still on the injury report.
Guess they're hurt, man. Supposedly Wisner was a groin, and they're just worried about putting him back into action before it's completely healed up, restraining it. I mean, I don't know. Earlier in the week, it sounded like both of them were going to be full go. So when this came out, I was a little bit surprised to see CJ Baxter as doubtful. I mean, this definitely is like a put-up game. It's the first game in the SEC for us. We really need to come out and do something. But at the same time, it's not going to be the hardest game on our schedule. And if CJ Baxter is doubtful, I would really hate for him to re-injure his hamstring in this game. But
True.
I don't know. It's a weird line to balance on because you definitely don't want to embarrass yourself at Florida with the way that they're playing right now.
Emmett will be good. Hopefully, good to see in there. I see he's questionable, so seeing Emmett Mosley is something we have been looking forward to for a while, and I think that's going to add a lot to us. So,
did anybody think his comment from Wisner was kind of funny that like they were asking about him and he was just like, he's a great blocker?
That's
I didn't hear that.
I mean, that's what I've heard about him.
They were asking Wingo about him, and I thought it was like the opportunity to be like, yeah, he's been doing great out there. He's really catching some balls or something. They're like, he's a really good blocker. I'm like, well, yeah, that is a great thing, but that's not necessarily what you want to be known for, I guess. The media.
Was Lagway listed as questionable or no, or is he just full go?
Florida didn't list anybody questionable or doubtful in the initial report. They only listed guys out. So, okay. I mean, he was in that walking boot after the game, but ever since then, they've been kind of hush about it. but apparently he's been practicing. So I guess we'll see.
Yeah, and apparently John Mateer's been practicing too with all the videos they're posting of him like practicing like 4 weeks ago. But OU fans are going to be OU fans. Have y'all seen these?
There was
Yeah.
solid reporting, dude. A
Yeah.
server at Chipotle got the
Yeah,
inside
saw that.
scoop Chipotle.
Yep. Everyone knows that's where the T is. I was at Chipotle. And
It is
Mateer was
crazy
in
though.
front
Like
of me.
there were some pictures coming out from him, like on the practice field, like holding a water bottle and a notebook in the hand that he had the operation, and it just had like a Band-Aid on the backside of his thumb right here. Like I was really surprised to see that. I mean, holding things with your hand like 3 days after surgery is kind of surprising. So, who knows?
Let's be clear here. We want him to play.
Yeah,
Like, let's be
Yeah, for
crystal
sure.
clear. We're not sitting here be like, oh, I hope he doesn't play. Nah, bring him on. We don't care who you are at this point. Yeah, especially Lagway, because Lagway missed last year. And that was the excuse of why Texas ran all over them. Well, Lagway's going to play this game, and the defense is going to throttle Lagway. I highly expect lots of interceptions. My big thing is making sure that Lagway doesn't have enough time for the deep ball. That's his specialty, is the deep ball. So as long as we stay, I mean, our run defense is just fine. So we're going to be able to take care of that. I'm sure they'll come out a little strong with the run defense, but they're going to try and set up his arm. And so we're about to get a real test of what these DBs are able to do, especially like watching the one to watch for Texas, in my opinion, is Gilbo. But like he struggled with the deep ball a couple games this year. So
I
Yeah,
was
it makes
listening
me a little-
to I was listening to Josh Pate earlier, and he was actually making
Yeah.
a really good point. Did you watch that also about
Yeah.
their offense against LSU? And it is really curious if they're going to pivot their like offensive game plan, because they were averaging 10 yards per carry against LSU, but we only ran the ball I think like 7 times. So I am curious if their game plan changes compared to trying to throw it after he went 5 interceptions against them. So I think our defense can hold up pretty well against the run, but I'm curious what their game plan is, especially with the weather, like trying to keep the ball on the ground, and if we can hold up for that.
Yeah, it makes me a little bit nervous because I feel like Florida's backed up into a corner right now for sure. This definitely feels like one of those make or break games for them, especially for their coach. So, I mean, if you look at it, Florida's defense really hasn't played bad this entire season. The offense has put them in horrible position. Even with all those interceptions, they still tell LSU to one of the season lows for them. So this is going to be one of the most talented defenses we faced outside Ohio State by far. If you look at the talent that they have, I mean, it's loaded with 4 and 5 star players on that defense. So it's going to be an interesting battle to see how far our offense has come.
I don't
You know,
think
and see-
so. Because their offense or their defensive line is like murdered right now. Like I was watching PFF and they said that Arch with a clean pocket is like an 86 PFF. As long as he's got a clean pocket, especially against zone defense, which is what Florida does. And so I don't think, like, yes, their defense is good. They have been what kept them in the game, especially against Miami. But I don't think this is going to be an issue for Arch, for our offensive line. Like, I think this is going to be a good get right game, in my opinion. I've been going back and forth throughout the week, and now I'm just to a point to where, like, okay, this is just going to be a semi-close game in the first half, and then we're just going to run away with it in the second half.
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I hope you're right. I just feel like this Florida team is battle tested. Very much so. I mean, if you look at their schedule, their last 3 games are against very good opponents. So this is a battle-tested Florida team, even though they haven't come out on top of any of those games. They still are experienced coming into this game. So it does make me a little bit nervous because people are crapping on Florida, but I don't think they're as bad as people are making them out to be.
Their offense is terrible.
So it seems.
5
But what if
picks
both
in one
offenses
game.
can't? What if both offenses can't operate in 15-mile-an-hour winds and rain? Like, what if we both are just having to run
6
the
to 3
ball?
finding.
If we have to resort to running the ball, we'll be just fine. I can promise you that because our run defense is perfectly fine.
I don't know that, dude. We're banged up at running back. We haven't had that much.
We're
success
6 deep
yet.
at running back, plus Arch Manning. So this is the other thing that I've noticed. Sark has just changed game plans, and all of a sudden is creating design runs for Arch. Like he never does that, and now has officially put that in his playbook. So you've got Arch, Baxter may be out. Okay, fine. You got Wisner, who may not play a lot because he hasn't had a lot of action yet. And then you got Clark, you got Gibson, you got Simon. Like there's all kinds of running backs we got. Plus, you can do the sweep around with all of our wide receivers that we got. Like if we get in a running game battle, I don't think this is close either. Just my opinion.
I hope for it.
I'm jacked up, boys. I feel like you guys are still living in the past of UTEP.
I mean, we can only go off of what we've seen so far.
Correct. And what I saw against Sam Houston, I get it. It's Sam Houston. But the throws that were being made, even though there was nobody around him, like not worried about that. The run game, like, no, I don't know why we're worried about this.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm confident with Sark, especially after a bye week. But this is a notorious week before Texas OU that fans start looking ahead for sure. And the players have got to have it in their back of the mind too. So got to focus on what's in front of us right now and take care of business.
I agree with that. Mark said, can I have a podcast request when you have a moment? The hell does that mean?
Mark?
I'm assuming this normal spelling Xavier is actually Javi. If so, what's up, buddy? If not, what's up, Xavier?
Javi?
I think it's Javi.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I was like, wow, I butchered that one. My eyes are really are bad.
No, you didn't. That's Xavier, but I mean, it's also Javi, apparently. I want y'all to bring someone from the opposing side on and get into a heated debate and somebody go off and have a freak out like Frank the Tank. First of all, the only time we could probably do that would be, or the next time we could do that's OU fan, and I'm not speaking to an OU fan. That's gonna be the first thing. Like, yeah, what up, Javi? How you doing, man? Hell yeah, tuning in from Coleman, bouncing the antenna off the cow, baby. Hell yeah, welcome. Tell Mike what's up for me. Mike, by the way, Last Stand Hats. If you haven't gone yet, go to laststandhats.com. Use promo code THEGUYS for 20% off your purchase. If you can't find the website, go to guysoftexas.com, and it'll pop up right there. Go to sponsors, click the link, go get your stuff right now. So, thank you, Mark, for putting that in the chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, Mark, I hear you, but number one, Frank the Tank is like a man in and of itself. Like, that guy, I'm gonna need to be on a lot of different medication in order for myself to get to that level. I could get there in certain instances, but and it's gonna have to be me because some of us are partaking in sober. Yeah, some of us are gonna have to partaking in sober October this month. So I will bite the bullet and partake for both of us. And
if you guys need a DD, I'm here, man.
Hell yeah, there it is. That's right. While you're drinking a nice cold Corona Extra, make sure to go get some before the game. Drink responsibly, 21 and up, and also call Seth for a DD. Yeah. We'll put his number on the website. Is Mark
coming out to the watch party?
No, not this week. He's got something. I'm trying to get him out for Oklahoma, but see you, Tim. Appreciate you joining, brother. Yeah, he's. I'm trying to get him here. Trying to. It's not that far away, but somehow he drives by my house sometimes and still doesn't say hi. So it's interesting. That's what'll happen. Oh, by the way, speaking, my engagement anniversary is today. Today is the day that we went to the Texans and had all of the mascots that I hate surround us and got engaged. So.
I'm flies, man.
Yeah, thanks. I saw the video again. It's from the Texans Facebook. I was like, oh Lord, that was
when Sarah proposed.
Yes, that's when Sarah proposed to me. Yes, that's when I bought a jersey, had the last name put on the back of it, and she won the prize as we were standing in line, and she did not connect two and two that my last name was on the jersey that she won. That was probably one of the funniest things that's happened. So, but yeah. All right, back to the game. What else are you guys looking at for the game coming up on Saturday? Let's go offense wise. Offense wise.
I was about to say.
I was like, I went through my notes here about run defense and weather. But I mean, more production out of Wingo again. Like it was reassuring to see him against Sam Houston. Finally, calm down some of those thoughts that you've been having about like, dude, what is this 5-star talent doing currently? So like continued production out of Wingo is something I really want to see. And then also Mosley, somebody who's been talked about for so long, and actually get to see him on the field and see what he can do is exciting. I don't know if it's a key to the game, but I'm really interested to see what that ends up looking like.
I think it's just Arch finding a groove early, quick throws, easy throws, maybe some screens with Mosley out there blocking. Maybe that's going to be the key. But I just want to see Arch get into a groove early is the main thing, because we saw him in a groove for most of the game in our last game. So kind of seeing that carry over from the bye week into this week is what I'm really interested to see, because I think he's going to do it for sure.
Yeah, offensive side of the ball, injuries is the one that I want to see. We didn't get to see him do anything last week or 2 weeks ago, so I really want to see how he does, and see if that whole first home game of the season was a fluke. Like all of a sudden he's just open everywhere. I am interested in that. I think that's going to be a big key for us being successful against Oklahoma. Is going to be the tight end position, blocking and receiving. So that's kind of where my head is at as far as offensively. Defensively, I mean, we already went over that, but that's as far as a specific player on defense. Gilbo's the one I'm watching. Like we talked about, the deep ball is something that is going to be interesting. See if they target him that direction. But I have no, I just don't think Texas is going to lose this game. I think it could be close. I just don't see a world where Texas loses this game.
All out. Jelani McDonald's going to get another pick.
I mean, hopefully we get 7 picks.
Yeah, no joke.
Javi's in here saying he wants 8 sacks this week, so that'll be a task.
That would be great.
I think that will
all
exceed
from
what we
Simmons.
have. Yeah, I think that's what we have. I think we have 7 for the season right now, so that'll be interesting. I do think picks is going to be a bigger thing. Do you guys know that OU hasn't had a turnover or a takeaway on defensive side of the football this season yet? What an elite defense.
Is it really?
Top three don't have a takeaway.
That's actually crazy.
I saw that stat today. I was like, wow, elite.
Especially considering some of the opponents they face. That's super surprising.
Yeah. Masking Mateer, just giving him the whole, oh yeah, he's our savior. And then sure enough, he's going to be playing for Auburn next year, and then he's going to come back to OU and say, you wish you were me. Oh, that was this year. Different quarterback. It'll be the same song, different verse.
Is Mateer senior this year? What is he?
No, I think he's next year? I was about to say, I think he can come back next year. I think he's a junior.
Speaking of looking ahead here, boys.
It doesn't seem like he would be coming back. I'm just curious.
Let's see. I don't want his injury update, dude. Everything about him is his injury update. Oh, he's from Little Elm too? Gross. He's a junior.
The junior, okay.
Yeah.
No idea where Little Elm is. What is Little Elm?
That is just north of the Colony, which is right next to Frisco. It was a small town, North Dallas. True Texans fan right there. Screw you, Mark.
What was the most surprising jump in the polls or fall in the polls would y'all say? I don't know if y'all have taken a look at deep dive into the polls, but there's a few things that were kind of surprising. I think the main thing for me was Ole Miss jumping all the way up, basically flip flopping with LSU to 4th was pretty wild to see them jump 9 spots like that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was the biggest one for sure. And then also the disrespect for Indiana, the way that they played so far is kind of shocking. I don't know if it's just me being a hater, but I was kind of shocked at OU moving up 2 spots while being idle and also the news of their quarterback hand. I guess that's just like because of the wins and losses or whatever, but I thought that news would not allow them to push up too.
I don't think Oklahoma should be ahead of A&M. I think I would switch those two.
Break the schedule so far, yeah.
That's where I would adjust that. Now the question comes: Alabama loses to Vanderbilt this week. Where does that shoot Vanderbilt?
Yeah, it's kind of surprising
right now. Yeah,
16 undefeated down there. That's interesting.
And did y'all hear who's being selfish? Old Johnny Football announced that he's going to. Johnny Football announced he's going to be on the sidelines for this game. A&M's not even playing, but he's going to be on there for his little the kid that looks up to him, old Pavia. He's going to go to the game for old Diego. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. I don't know.
Guy's being a clown. Like, he's on his podcast now with, like, I think it's Ocho Cinco and Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And sitting there talking trash about Arch. Yeah, talking trash about Arch, like how he's he shouldn't be doing that to Sam Houston State, and then all of a sudden people are in the comments be like, wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute, you did the same thing to the exact same team there, bud.
I think when they were D2 at that time too.
Right. Also, hey, let me look up how many championships you had. I don't care about your little Heisman. That's like a little participation trophy, if you will. Like, hey, my entire team sucked. I couldn't be good enough to get us to the championship. Don't talk about that. We'll just talk about how we built statues for this guy and everything else, but he's not really that good because he didn't win a championship. I don't care what you say.
He's no Cam Newton.
No. Cam Newton won. Tim Tebow won.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson.
I haven't seen his. I saw his show,
Massage
like
parlor.
one-on-one interviews, like when he had Vince Young on. Was he doing segments with Ocho and Sharp and stuff like that now? Or
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
I've seen clips.
I kept seeing all the
but
clips on Twitter of everybody showing his highlight of doing the exact same thing, but I didn't know if it. I didn't know it was because he was referencing his podcast or something.
No, it was separate from that. This was after those clips started coming out. He said that after those clips were out there. So, and then people were responding with said clips.
Yeah.
So, no, as far as the rankings go, like I think everything else is kind of in order. Georgia losing to Bama. I mean, to be honest, I think Tech should be a little bit higher. Maybe. I think Tech should be above Alabama. Now they're about to get into their. Who are they playing this week? I haven't even done my.
Houston.
So that's right.
Yeah,
they're playing Houston.
I mean, I've seen a lot of mess being talked about Texas and Penn State being in the top 10 because they're the only schools in the top 10 that don't have a win over a Power 4 conference opponent. So I've seen that debate happening recently with both of them, but I mean, it's still early in the year. But I saw people talking crap about both of them. But it's like, what do you want, dude?
I just saw I was looking at picks and I saw Seth's pick. Number one, we're not going to allow that. You think we're going to let you just pick Texas in the spread? Number one.
Why not?
That's crazy, dude. You have to pick them every week. That's excluded.
We're picking lines. Why can't I pick Texas?
Then why don't you pick Texas every week?
I mean, you could if you wanted to.
No. Why don't you pick them every week? Because every week you think they're going to win, and we can go back to the score predictions. You predict that they're going to win beyond
I guess
I'm just
I
saying.
put them in my picks every week now. Okay.
I don't know where it moved to 4.5 though, because it was 6.5 yesterday.
Yeah,
So
but
a lot of people are hammering the old Florida, which is
Yep.
interessante.
Yeah, that is pretty crazy because if you click on it, it's 6.5, but the updated one is 4.5. What's the line? 42.5 over under.
DJ just sounds jealous. I got the 4.5.
No, dude, it's just like pick a game. Like pick a game that we're not watching all the time, every week. You're
I'll
just
pick it
selling
up
out.
if you're that
Look
salty
at you're
about it.
you're turning into. God dang it! I just switched. You're turning into Ohio State. You're just trying to run the ball, and milk the clock. That's all you're trying to do right now in these standings for the picks, right? You're just trying to run the ball, milk the clock. I'm going to go with the safest pick that I can. It's unbelievable, unreal. All right, well,
TJ, you're not
I
allowed
guess
to pick Arkansas anymore.
I guess
the cover hogs. Stop
no,
milking the
they
clock.
literally cover. But also, I don't pick them every week. First of all, second of all, this is a Texas podcast. If you're not already hammering Texas every week,
Yeah, why shouldn't they be my pick?
because these are other games. We pick this game every week. Like, let's go. Let's see. Now we're gonna go back here. We're gonna look at this real quick. Sam Houston. You had 38-0. What was the spread on that?
I don't know.
39.5?
Was it?
I think it was. So why didn't you take Sam Houston?
I make different picks each week, man.
Trash pick. It's a safe pick. Now I'm going really unsafe. All right. Speaking of which, let's go with your picks.
I guess I'll just go ahead and read off the rest of my picks.
Yeah. FYI, he's got Texas minus 4.5.
Texas minus 4.5 over Florida. Illinois minus 9.5 versus Purdue, and Mississippi State plus 16.5 versus Little Bro.
I like the Mississippi State one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Ooh. I got a sneeze coming on. Jono, what do you got? Do you have one?
Yeah, I got some.
Okay.
I just didn't put them in there. I
God
got
dang
Penn
it. Now he's
State.
going to take them.
Probably not. I got Penn State to cover against UCLA, 24.5. UCLA has not led at any point this season in any game. I read that earlier. Interesting for them. But then I got Iowa State is actually a dog in the game against Cincinnati. I got Iowa State to win that game. And then my last one is going to be South Florida to cover 28.5 versus University of Charlotte.
Okay. It's a lot of points, but it's pretty good, yeah.
Wow. So my first one is I am taking Vandy plus 10.5 over Bama.
Interesting.
I typed that one in and then decided to switch it up to the Mississippi State one.
I am taking, this one's going to be ballsy too. I am taking OK State plus 20.5 with Arizona. I think OK State. OK State looked decent. They looked better than what? So
yeah, they look better.
I've got that one. And I've got Baylor minus 6.5.
Who is Baylor playing?
K State.
Okay.
Let's hope we keep this streak alive from last weekend. All I needed was a non-Texas game for me to win money on Sleeper finally.
Dude, yeah, you were on a tear last weekend.
Yeah, hot streak. I hit that 1 7-leg parlay, and then
Nuts.
I think I hit 1177, and then took that 177 to make it even 1,000, and then put it on a 4-legger, and hit that one too. So, yeah, it was a strong weekend, and I won't win now for the rest of the season. So let's just get that out of the way there.
Well, we got Sam Houston and New Mexico State kicking off in 45 minutes.
Hell yeah. And then who's playing tonight? It's Rams and Niners.
Yeah, Rams and Niners, depleted Niners.
By the way, what a weird choice for the Super Bowl. halftime show. Did y'all see that?
Oh yeah.
Did you see who it is, Jono?
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't like shocked by it. I feel like
I was. I thought it was Taylor. This whole time we talked about this.
Yeah, you did think it was Taylor. I don't think it's a bad choice. I don't get why people are getting so much heat on it. I think he's a popular.
I mean, it's all the
artist.
same. The funny part is, I saw that ICE agents are going to be all over the place for the Super Bowl. So it's basically just a trap that they're setting up right now. So yeah, and they're like, "Oh my God, ICE agents are going to be there." Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of people that are here illegally are not going to have the money to go to the Super Bowl of all places. So I think you'll be fine. So.
Yeah, there's a huge narrative about all the human trafficking that happens every year at the Super Bowl.
Oh, true, true.
Makes a lot of sense.
True. Yeah. All right. And that's politics.
I think it was like, I don't like it, but I think it was a smart move by the Super Bowl. I mean, 90% of people that like football are going to hate it, but everyone who doesn't like football is going to want to tune in, so you can like double up on your audience count. So
that is
for sure.
valid. If you're not going to get the ratings for the game, you're going to get the ratings for the halftime show. But
it is kind of interesting that he didn't perform in the United States on his tour because of everything going on. That he decided to not tour here, but then he's going to take the Super Bowl. Thought that was a little interesting. It's like, how much money did they throw your way at that one for you to agree to it?
I'm gonna get us an Apple ad. All right, so I just got the new iPhone 17. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna listen to the Super Bowl concert with my translator on my phone, so I can just hear it in English while he's singing. All right. Anything else you guys got? Any games that y'all are interested in besides ours? What are the night games? That's my question.
I'm interested in that Miami, Florida State.
Oh, the Miami, Florida State. Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
Seeing that in Florida State, it seems like, see if Florida State can bounce back, see if Miami still can keep the trend going. I think that'll be a fun game. That's always a fun rivalry game.
There's really not a lot of
There's not a lot of big swingers, but there's stuff that I'm interested in. Just like they could be fun fight games. I mean,
it's kind of hard to top last week, man.
Which one of y'all picked Texas Tech?
I don't think
I picked Texas Tech to win the Big 12.
Oh yeah.
I thought in one of the game picks one of y'all had Tech. No,
I did not.
I considered it, but I did not.
I think that game could actually be pretty interesting. I know Tech's kind of on a run right now, but Houston's looked really good, so that one would be kind of fun. And then obviously I want to watch with the way Mississippi State has played so far. I'm always looking for someone to upset A&M, so I'm interested in watching.
Well, Mississippi State is 5-0 against the spread this year, so fun fact.
Love it.
Yeah, this week doesn't quite have the same buzz as last week. I feel like last week was a lot of bangers. For sure.
Yeah, last week was the week, man.
I'm a large Kent State fan this week.
Was that you, right?
We don't. Yeah. We want OU to be as high as they can possibly be going into that game. Hopefully, top 4 when they go into that game,
and then bury them.
100%.
Yeah, that Mississippi State A&M game is gonna be fun to watch. I'm excited to watch that one.
Apparently, they're doing a blackout. Did you see that?
Oh yeah, they did the end zones and everything too. Black.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, they're mourning the loss of their retired dog mascot that died. Sorry.
Did he? Or did she?
Did you not see that?
No, I didn't.
Died.
Yeah, they made some big announcement, and Big Cat and Dave and all them are watching them. They were talking to Casey about it. He goes, "Yeah, we picked A&M because your mascot died." She goes, "Well, it was retired." He goes, "Oh, so it wasn't an active mascot?" Yeah, that happens all the time. No, we're switching back. They all went to Mississippi State again. So
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
you retire it before it passes away.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it makes sense. I've just never thought of that before.
Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, did you guys know? I didn't know this, that they have a scoreboard at the dog graveyard.
Yep.
They have a scoreboard put up at the dog
that.
graveyard for their mascot. Like they just get weirder and weirder. Like
the dog can see through the ground, but can't see through the stadium to see the scoreboard, so it needed its own.
Yeah. High-ranking member in their cult army. Yep. And I don't want to hear it. Like if Bevo dies, let's have a party. Let's cut him up, put him on a fillet, get him on the barbecue grill, and let's enjoy ourselves. Okay, because you know that meat, from what Bevo eats all the time, you know that is just the best flavored meat of all time. Oh yeah.
I don't know if I can get behind this right now.
Oh yeah. What?
I don't think I could eat it, dude.
You don't think you could eat Bevo? Could you eat a past Bevo?
I don't know, man.
No.
I don't think I could.
You guys are acting like I'm talking about a human being right now, or a dog.
I just want to. I would honor him a little bit more than just be like, dude, this steak is gonna be delicious,
Bro, it would be though, especially at like Vince Young's
Of
Steakhouse.
course, it would be delicious, but I just like I wouldn't want to be the person to do it. I'll let you.
What if you didn't know and they told you after?
I
Would you sue?
I wouldn't be very happy about it. I sue?
Yeah. You fed me a mascot? This is interesting. Like
I
cows
did
are
know
like
somebody who had a retired Bevo mounted and put up above their
that would be sick.
Which
And that
is
sounds
pretty
way
dope.
expensive.
Pretty
That sounds very expensive.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're what, a couple years away from that. So I just wanted to be fair to like talk about the revelry dog. Like I'm fair on both sides here. Fair on both sides.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yep. That's right.
So you'd eat the dog?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. You guys are acting like I'm talking about eating a dog. And that's not what I'm saying at all. Like Texas Tech, their horse dies. No, I mean, make some glue and they could piece back together their football team. But I mean, as far as, I mean, a cow is pretty much the only thing. Bison, maybe, Colorado. How many eatable mascots are there? And that's, we're doing that Saturday. Start thinking now.
Is that a buffalo or a bison?
It's a bison. Did I say buffalo, dude?
No, he said bison.
Okay, good. Whew.
Oh, I thought he said buffalo.
Cow movement. All right, don't get me started right now. Don't get
I
me
would eat a
started.
tiger.
Okay, let's hold this. Let's hold this. We got to save this for Saturday. Save it for Saturday. Top 10 edible mascots. Top 10 edible mascots. All right. So
That's
there's your little kicker. 1 o'clock Central Time on Saturday. Join us. Gonna get a little bit of ads together and then we'll close it up. Make sure you go to laststandhats.com. Get your promo code, the guys. Use that for 20% off your purchase. They have the Doodle hat. They have the Man Series hat. Go there. Get your hats now. If you want this one, everyone asked me about it. It's the Jax hat. You just search it. Get the Jax hat online. If you can't find the website, go to guysofTexas.com. It'll automatically have that on there. You can go to the website there. Go to Corona. Corona, thank you so much for being a sponsor of our podcast. Before you go to the tailgate, make sure to pick up some Corona. 21 or up. Drink responsibly. Also call Seth for a DD. We'll put it on the website. Last thing, we are giving away an Anthony Hill autograph picture. Go to our website, guysoftexas.com. There is a form down there now that you can fill out. It explains everything on there. You have to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Then fill out the form. You'll be entered. There is a bonus one. If you go to Instagram, take a picture with your Last Stand hat and tag the guys in there. You will get 5 extra entries. So go follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube. Fill out the form. You'll be entered. The drawing will be Sunday on our podcast. We will do a wheel randomizer, and we will do the drawing there. Last thing, 1 o'clock, Fieldhouse, Cedar Park. Be there.
Good
We
time.
will
Let's
be
go.
there before the game. It's going to be a blast.
Looking forward to it, man.
I am too. You guys got anything else before we head out?
Ready for Saturday.
Yeah, it's good to be back, man. It was a long off week.
We got one more thing. Score predictions.
Oh shoot, we didn't. Yeah, we skipped over that.
Yeah.
Score predictions. Who we got?
Nope. Nobody else even types them in anymore. Look at that.
Now we're saving it.
Go for it, Seth.
I'm gonna go 38-13 Texas.
Okay.
I'm going to go 24-6 Texas.
Brother. Ugh. Okay, so I've thought about this. I think the first half is going to be a little bit of a ground battle, a little back and forth, getting each other, like getting Lagway getting his feet wet again, Arch getting his feet wet. I think it's going to be within a score for the first half. I think the final score will be 34-10 Texas. I think they pick it up in the second half. I think Florida's defense is good, but they're not going to be able to get to Arch the way they're going to need to in order for him to not be accurate for his receivers. So I don't care if it's a windstorm, whatever it is. Texas is going to come in, roll through. We are going to not actually bury him. Let me pause. We're going to get Napier fired. Yeah. So Napier will be done officially. I will then join Seth on the bandwagon, even though he said it for the last, I think, year and a half that Napier is going to be fired. But this will be the game that officially puts him out. So yeah, 34-10 will be the final, in my opinion. Join us on Saturday. We'll give you sleeper picks there.
Let's go.
All right, boys. Until then, we will see you on Saturday at Fieldhouse, 1 o'clock. Hook 'em horns, baby.
Hook 'em.